everybody, it's Tammy from Aussie Planner Cash Dreams, and it's been so long since I've done a driving video. I thought I'm doing a casual hour trip home from work after being at school all day, and I thought I would just do a drive update on a bit of my life. That's we're doing a bit of a change to our saving schedule at the moment. If you live in Queensland in Australia, hi to everyone overseas. I live in Australia and I'm in the state of Queensland. I live out towards Toowoomba, and as you can see with the weather at the moment, I'm currently racing I should say, a line of rain that's coming through Toowoomba. If anyone's in Queensland and you know about the boom radar, yes, they just said on the radio that there is a big line of rain coming through Toowoomba at the moment, and we're going to see if we get home before it gets to us. I'm one of these people that I hate driving in rain, hate storms. They just cause chaos and it's not fun. But looking out over the range at the moment, I can still see the mountains, which is a great thing. It means the rain's still in Toowoomba. So what my update is, as you would have seen in a few videos in my games, I love games, I'm a game person, I love saving through games, but we have a thing of the weather bureaus have put out that Queensland is going to have a very hot, wet, stormy, flooding summer. Now, last summer we flooded. Our house didn't. My daughter's granny flat did. My house didn't, except for the back laundry because it's down on ground level. And to counteract that, we have to put in a new driveway and dig some trenches and stuff. So we have been trying our hardest to save for that, and lucky for us, we have a friend that has a bobcat. We're borrowing their bobcat, and it should cost us a couple of grand to get the driveway done to where we can drive in and around the back of our house, because where you have a property, if it floods or rains too much, we cannot get out the back of our property, and the rain builds up, and I spend a lot of sleepless nights not sleeping because I'm fearful that it's going to flood the house again and my daughter's granny flat, and I don't want that, so we want to do the work to it. So we had a chat, and my hubby knows how much I love my games, and saving through the games is a slow process for us due to we just don't have the income. I literally don't have a big enough income to support all my games. I wish I did, but I'm finding it playing $50 at a time, like all my Disney games, playing $50, it's not enough. It doesn't take long, and it takes a long time to complete those games, and same for all my scratch-offs. If I'm only using $50, and yes, I know people say, yeah, but $50 a fortnight, that's still $1,000. Yes, but because we want to get this work done before Christmas, we don't have long to save the amount we need. So what we've decided is I will continue between now and December, or January I should say, the start of the new year. I'm going to only be doing my minis each week, and of course my Christmas scratch off binder, because that's saving for Christmas, which I need to continue doing that, and that's just the money I'm allocating for Christmas anyway. But as for my crystal binder, all my Disney games, my scratch offs, they are all stopping as of now. So we can concentrate on banking every last penny we can into our house account to get that amount of money we need to do the driveway. And there's a bit of concreting that's about $500 worth just around the back of the laundry, which will protect that area a little bit more and give us more chance evidence of the water not going into our laundry. It's now starting to spit. You might see the rain fall on the car before we get home. You never know. So this was just a bit of an update to say I'm not getting rid of all my games. They're all sitting there in a binder ready to go for the new year. My scratch off, my Disneys, they're all ready to go, including my crystal binder. The money that was in my crystal binder is in a bank account now, and I just have prop notes in my crystal binder to represent it in the bank. Because I decided that my crystal binder, there was no point having cash in it when it's a long-term saving, like I'm saving it for a family cruise. I would rather it be in the bank earning even $2 or $3 worth of interest is better than nothing. Then it's sitting at home in the binder. So that's now prop money. But again, it will not get touched again until till January. Everything we are earning, apart from money which I am allocating for my minis, because I can't stop my minis. Oh my God. I would lose the plot if I had to give up my minis. I'd go bonkers. I think I'd pull my hair out, and that wouldn't be a good thing. I'd stomp my feet like a little toddler, and that wouldn't be a good thing either. So yes, I'm going to continue doing my minis with cash, and then that money then gets allocated, as you saw in the last Monday. If I finish a mini, it will get allocated to whichever fund needs the money, because I want to have some cash still in some envelopes. And I'm just going to turn the camera this way because I didn't realise it's sitting on someone's number plate, and they might not like that very much. But I want to have some cash in my all-year expense binder and my annual events binder, because there's events and things in there that I need to save for Christmas, like the Christmas holidays. So that will all remain the same. So I hope there we go, we're back straight again. So yeah, come the new year, I've got my games binder already set up. I can't wait to show you. It will be a bit of fun, and it will be a bit different how I'm doing my Disney games and my scratch-offs. They're all still there, don't stress, but I'm just going to do them in sort of, it'll be a way that no matter how much money I have each fortnight, I can still play them. Yep, I'm going to leave that little quiz with you. I've been very lucky at the moment. I've been getting extra shifts at work, so I haven't had a chance to work on getting any of my other products up in my Etsy store. I promise I will get them up as soon as I can for anyone that has been messaging me. It just takes a bit of time with having to transfer them and do the listing up, and having to transfer them to the right, like JPEG and stuff, so I can put them up on the computer, because I was saving them all as something different, and then it wouldn't upload, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I promise I'm trying each week to get at least 2 or 3 things up before the end of that week. But I'm excited, and I so appreciate the people that have put orders in. Please remember that if there's anything you see, even on other people's channels, I know you all love my Happy Mail, and I appreciate that so much, and that's why I send it. But if there's anything you see and it's not in my Etsy store, just message me on Instagram or leave a comment, and I can get in touch with you, because a lot of my stuff, if you buy it direct from me and not through Etsy, I can do it a lot cheaper, because Etsy fees are really high. So if you see the price that I'm selling something on Etsy, it's because they charge fees, and if I don't try and cover some of them fees, then I don't make anything at all, pretty much, because I still, as it is, keep everything as low as I can. That's the update on Etsy. That's the update on my savings. I will have a video up tomorrow, being Friday, with a bit of sort of like a reallocation video of all the money I had in my Disney games and my scratch-offs games. Now, the ones that I have already scratched off the numbers, I'm going to be very cheeky and I'm going to cover them back up. My daughter's going to shuffle them around and stick a new one in there, so I don't know which one it is or was or so forth. The only ones I'm going to know are, like, I probably won't because I'll forget by the time Christmas gets here, is the ones that I've bought from other people. But I still, come January, I don't have that great a memory to remember which ones had what numbers under it. It's just purely something that I need to do, well, my family need to do, to get the funds for what we need, which is the driveway, the concreting, and money for Christmas break, because I don't get paid at all over the Christmas break. As I have said in previous videos, my school is a private, it's not a private school, it's a private business, because it is a school for kids with autism, purely kids with autism. They think it's great that they don't need to pay staff over Christmas holidays, and we go 10 weeks without money. So come this time of the year, my husband and I also work out what we need to cover my pay that I would have got paid, and I take on as many extra casual shifts as I can, and that money gets put away for those pays that I would have missed out on, which is, it's 4 pays. It's a lot of money, and it does become really tight. A lot of Christmases we don't go anywhere or do anything because we don't have the funds and can't, just on my husband's pay. So that's a little bit of a prick, because public schools that I've worked at, you get paid on the school holidays, we just do extra time. But the schools, yeah, they're not the greatest people to work for, but it's a job, and until I can find another job, I have to stay there. The weather's holding out. I think I'm going to get home right before it does rain. I'm so lucky my daughter had the day off school today. She has every Wednesday off due to TAFE. And I rang her on my way home and said, Missy Moo, because I call her Missy Moo, I've got a clothesline full of washing and there's rain coming in. She said, it's all good, Mum, I've already taken it all off. And I went, oh, so I'm going to shout her some tuck shop at school tomorrow or Friday. Each week, sort of on a Thursday or Friday, if she wants $5 to spend at the tuck shop, I'm happy to do that, because it's generally she'll always buy a friend an ice block and her an ice block or something. She don't get much for $5 anymore at tuck shop, I can tell you. Not like back in my day where for $2 I could get a pie, packet of chips, a drink, bag of lollies. You can get so much, and now it's one thing pretty much. But anyway, I should finish up this conversation as I am, whoop, there's another bump, just about at home. The camera's probably shook and shaked and did its thing. Look at that, and I've talked to you for 14 minutes. That's a lot of talking. So just, yeah, it doesn't bother me if people don't watch these driving videos. I guess it's just, I think I enjoy it sometimes, because it's like I treat you all like friends, like you are all so important to me, and you encourage me and support. The support I get from total strangers is amazing, and I could not be more grateful and thankful to you all. What we do for each other and just encourage each other. Every one of us should give ourselves a pat on the back, because it's really hard being the financial person, and my husband, he'd have no bloody idea what money's where and what goes where. He just, as long as each fortnight he gets his $200 spending pocket money and there's money for the race car, he's happy as, and as long as bills and stuff are getting paid, then he's fine to go with that. But yeah, sometimes it gets a bit hard, and we generally always look to, we don't deliberately do it, but I think I'm not the only guilty one that we do look at other people's channels and go, oh, why can't I have all that money? Why can't I? But we know that everyone's life is very different, and we have different saving goals and stuff. So, but I am about to pull into my driveway, and due to a privacy thing, I don't want people to see where I live. So for now, as always, remember people, be kind.